for game number 1. A player connection issue, unable to make it in, so no worries whatsoever. We're going to keep things moving. A beautiful central circle here in game number 1, Week 4's Princess Cup. Reminder, the top 10 teams, that's all you need to do, make top 10. That is how you're going to move into that last chance qualifier before you make it in to the further part of the season. The bottom 10 teams, unfortunately, will be eliminated from this series of the Princess Cup. But no worries, I'm sure we have more on the horizon. Thanks to our wonderful host, Rhino Live. Make sure to use command Queen's Cup here in chat. Head on over and check out Rhino's stream as well. He'll be hosting the Queen's Cup for a completely different lobby of teams. This contest, one that we're going to keep an eye on real quick here. Hex Girl's going to be in a little bit of a situation off the bat. Brit trying to stay alive here as she runs away. And let's see if we can't jump over here to as Athena swings around and takes down Hex Girls. Hex Girls going to be eliminated off of the initial contest. I do believe that was one of our only contests here to start game number 1. Not going to do as much damage. Flatline from Baby Doll, and unfortunately not going to be able to keep the team at bay as we may lose Breezy. They do have one broken, we have one down. Already made the call-outs to their team. Not 100% sure what they're looking like right now. Tari was the player to fall here on Team Bagel. Looks like the revive. Aim assist in the smoke is going to play in favor here of Team Bagel as they're about to eliminate Team RC here on the edge of zone. Rancor now down to 2. Beautiful shots out of Vipski with the Nemesis from range here, using that 2x Ranger. Catalyst Wall going to play spoiler to the visual side of this fight. Rancor still as a team of 2. Does look like they've had to opt out of Rain, leaving Rain alone for the time being. And now, unfortunately for Rancor, pushing into an uphill battle against Immune. Definitely the team you don't want watching your passage, your pathway into the next zone. Hold on, we're playing dip and dodge, and that's okay. We're inside of the building. We've carved out some real estate. 9 Lives now just looking for their portion as 4 different thermites come through. A couple knuckle clusters. Trying to find where these players were sitting, and beautifully done as they push in numerous knuckle clusters. Going to take down somebody's utility here from the Catalyst. 1 Bangalore left. Team Avalon going to be eliminated in 7th place. Mune still in the building, still plenty of areas to work with. 9 Lives, the other team of 3. They do have high ground here, looking over the 3 pillboxes inside a respawn town, unable to make those connections count. Watching ever so closely, once this final circle starts to hurt, you will know. 9 Lives is sitting directly on top of the Immune building. As you can see there, they were watching that angle. A beautiful knuckle cluster from 9 Lives. That did so much damage. And now Team Immune is going to have to push out of the building, and that's exactly what's going to happen. 9 Lives versus Immune. Immune going to be eliminated in what we thought was going to be a essentially walk-away game for them. Goes to 9 Lives. A huge game out of them to take the initial contest at Monument and rotate their way so successfully through game number 1. Contesting TMG, moving all the way over into that Overlook area and then bouncing down to where Respawn Town was. A well-played game out of 9 Lives in game number 1. We'll be back with game number 2 in just a few. Don't go anywhere. Sage is going to be able to get high ground. Miss those initial flatline contests. Thermite's going to go down low. Kiosha does have a Volt and a P2 in hands. The P20, a very powerful gun if you're able to use it correctly. And we do have some shield transfer that's come through, and we're still in a 2v2 sitch here at the Overlook contest game number 2. Sage has no guns at all. She is Mike Tyson. And Athena will be eliminated here at the hands of Hex Girls. Imperial March able to pick up a Hemlock and a 3x Ranger Sight off of Brit. An absolute deadly combo. One here for TMG. 9 Lives could potentially get ready to push in on this very quickly, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Charging up on the PK. beautiful read out of 9 lives. That is how you win games in Apex Legends. You know what the other team's going to do before it's even put into motion. And that's exactly what Taylor just did right there. And we will have contest here from Team Rancor. They were going to go for the respawn. Not going to be able to do that much longer. You hear those energy weapons coming through, whether it's the Havoc, whether it's the Devotion. Rancor will be eliminated. PhD will be eliminated. Rain comes out on top of that initial fight. Alligator and Lightyears going to be able to go for the respawn here on top of Mirage 2. Mono versus 3M&K. He does have the first weapons in hand, Hemlock and the Prowler. This could be for 3M&K, and it is. Mono comes out on top of a massive contest here in trailer. Outside that shield, battery, and Swift. He's going to be going crazy here with the gold. Trying to keep it alive for Rain, unable to do so. PRZ coming out on top of that contest. It's going to be Immune versus PRZ. Comes through. It will be a 2v3, so you have to play this relatively slow, control the fight, get that break, get the initial down here for Immune, but not much is going to stop the Devotion. After you fire the center, it gets, and PRZ is going to come out on top of the game. It's going to be a very well-played game out of PRZ. Or schedule needs to be allowing that first. As we jump into the Overlook contest here, Athena versus X-Girls, and unfortunately Sage unable to get any of the guns there. Skytex be trying to throw some shields out. Athena taking a little bit more damage than they would like to. Does look like we're down to a 2v1. Skytex really trying to climb away here. Sage is the one down player, the Bangalore, that would normally offer so much smoke cover, allowing you to get away. X-Girl could potentially be pushing this fight a little bit harder than they wanted to. Crit able to come out there, take down one. Skytex did fall, and it's going to be Athena as a team of one. Strawberry with only a Mozambique. They're going to be able to pick and prod here. A beautiful down onto Crit. That frag sitting on the top of the field. Much, if any, damage over to help. And Athena will come out on top of the contest here in Princess Cup Week 4, 2-1 in their Overlook contest. Fight we want to see. Immune versus 9 Lives. First place versus third place. BG going to take some damage off of the entry. Vipesky trying to get things started. And coming in from above, it's going to be Ren. 9 Lives going to be eliminated. Immune eliminates one of the top 3 teams. Their competition. Bubblegum also going to be eliminated. That's going to be Team Bagel. They're trying to fight up against them. The Bloodhound Ultimate helping ever so much inside of the zone. The hipfire goes through on the wingman. They will take down 1-3. Will they be able to take this 1v1? Shield is almost broken. Shield is broken, but just not in time. Team Bagel will be eliminated. Lunar now in severe trouble. Lunar going to be eliminated there. SCN grabbing that extra kill point, coming in to do the third party. And we all know how much we love a good third party. Right. 7 Scout from range, trying to connect with as many shots as possible, breaking that initial contest. Dropping down bottom as Rancor trying to stay alive. Jenner will fall. Rain back up here. Rain is absolutely one shot. Encephalo now the final sole player for Rancor alive. Not able to take the time to heal. Rancor will be eliminated. PhD also hitting their stride here in game 3. Moving to the top 5. Couple players in the top right here screen. 5 squads left remaining. Death Knot Hannah has fallen. Davila may fall as well. Probably Piggy. Probably getting this revive. Probably not getting this revive. Oh my goodness gracious. PhD going to be eliminated. PRZ, the second place team, remind you. Still alive. Immune, still alive. In 4th place. as of right now, Immune sitting high, Avalon sitting low, PRZ sitting middle. As this zone starts to close, this will force all teams off of bridge, and PBG, a little touch of an advantage here having this high ground. They can kind of, you know, wait that out just an extra half a second longer if they need to. Gonna give all of those shield charges. We're all gonna have to hold off 1 extra minute here as a shield battery is popped. No cells needed. Catalyst wall in the hands of She Native. Bloodhound all comes out for PRZ as we get ready to throw everything into hell. PRZ, massive shots out of Freezy to take down. 1 takes down 2. PBG from Team Immune now in the thick of things, down in 151. Over on board, Team Immune, Avalon going to be eliminated. PRZ versus Immune, and it's going to be an Immune victory. A huge end game out of the top 2 teams here in the Princess Cup Week 4. We'll be back in just a few minutes with game number 4 in a brand new map on Storypoint. 3MK up here at Lightning Rod. Not exactly sure where this had come from. Zeus Station, excuse me. Was the top right of my map there momentarily. Beautiful shots there to take down 1. 3MK pushing into Rancor. There as they tried to climb up. Jenner, unfortunately, unable to make that full connection. Narnia going to come out on top of that for 3MNK. Map at Echo MD. Their contest versus Avalon. Not paying off just yet. I've watched Athena 2-1 on their contest over on Willow's Edge, so I'm very certain that we'll see them kind of regroup and get their thoughts together, maybe do a quick VOD review of what they could have done differently in game number 5. Radiant Shield transfer going to come through from Faye, keeping Taylor and D-Wiz alive. Arcstars coming out to try and help with these initial breaks. Still a team of 3, everyone is still standing. Cap IRL is actually a Cap playing with a Boz right now. Unfortunately, that's what happens for a Cap that tries to play games. Yoi Mono going to be eliminated. 9 lives comes out of the contest here at Wall. Multiverse going to take their time, realize where these players are. Everybody going to heal up just a touch, make sure that we're good to go on these contests. Quick little door hop, and did not pick the same door. We're not on the same page, and that could have been what they were looking to do. Still able to make that connection there. Jumped able to down the AOC. Here's the big fire from the Hemlock. Not going to work. 3MNK comes out on top of that initial. And 3MNK, although they took the first contest here in Zeus Station, unable to withstand a second multiverse will fall. And just going to be able to get that revive. No problem whatsoever. Teammates know this is where it's safe. A player up on top of this pill building. That's going to be the Bloodhound, who's currently in their Beast of the Hunt. So we're going to see everything black and white except enemies that turn bright red. Beautiful shots out of Bren. All shields broken here for Avalon. Our eyes are almost falling. Going to cook right through that Catalyst utility. The door's not going to stand a chance. Avalon now on the receiving end of a very aggressive push here from Team Mute. Beyblade stuck in the corner a little bit, and unfortunately it looks like Avalon going to have to rotate away from this one. Being Mute out on top. I think we can all agree we never want to survive ring closures again as a challenge. Spike strips come out from Alligator. Haven't pushed through the wall just yet. A huge nade comes through from Team Rain. That's going to help with the Freezy down. Everybody, unfortunately, now getting caught up in those shield barriers. And PRZ, our second place team, is down to 1. Baby Doll able to get these heals up momentarily. Should be okay. Rain only lost 1 in the transition. Gonna pop this smoke grenade out. Get dropped behind this rock. And Lightyear's now taking some fire as well. Not able to get enough cover. It's the shoulders. The shoulders are so tricky. Trying to get the shots off now. Utilizing that knockdown shield. Exceptionally helpful. But unfortunately for Rain, the position that they're in now, PRZ ready to come back and clean it up. Do a little bit of revenge tour, if you will, for taking down her teammates. And just like that, Baby Doll actually comes back in after healing, resets. A beautiful hit onto EP Eve. We called it out. By Jude. What could have been a potential 19th, 18th place. A very quick rotate in here. SCN going to be in trouble. Team Immune onto the push. Arcstar to keep players at bay. Let's get back inside the building. The call out comes through from Make Andy. PRZ finally out and eliminated. We're going to have to settle for 7th, or 8th place, excuse me. CRG settling for 7th. The duo that is CRG has been so exceptional. Still inside, tied for the top 10. All 3 ultimates for Team Immune right now, waiting to be used in a very strategic way. Multiverse sitting directly above Team Immune right now. Big shots are going to come through. Unfortunately, Jen's Void only on that blue Evo. Going to take that damage quickly. Bringing the team inside. Now the team outside. Ren going to fall there. And Vipesy going to fall as she tries to climb up on the roof. Here comes the Bangalore ult from Immune. Try and keep things moving. Multiverse at Team 2. TMG, as it stands, looking to close this one out. Going to get some heals. The Catalyst Wall is out, providing them with as much cover as they could possibly need. Multiverse going into the hunt to try and take down Team Immune. That's what they're going to do. 2nd place. 3rd place for Immune, excuse me. That's going to be TMG coming out on top of game number 4. A very well-played game. TMG patiently on the edge of zone, letting the other teams take those contests and simply coming up and cleaning in scraps. And it works. It worked right there. A beautifully played game out of TMG. We'll be back in a few minutes with game number 5. Looking to make some connections quickly. Rain realizing there's not a lot of cover where they were going. Able to back up successfully. Should be able to get inside of the building here. Jenner moving over. The Radiant transfer coming through on the other team. Narnia will be taking down one. Jenner going to be able to down Narnia. Try and re-tab into my game and see if that helps with this whole observer issue right now. And it does look like it did, so let's see what happens here. Rancor down to a 1v3. Fire out of the R301. That's going to be all that was written here for Rancor. So 1-1 on this contest. This contest last time, and that's what they're trying to do now. Kind of take their time. Multiverse actually comes from the lightning rod area, so they've got the ability to really come in when they want. Multiverse now has taken down 2, eliminating 3 M&K. Yeah, Hex Girls fight here. Trying to keep things alive. Multiverse going to come out on top of Hex Girls. It was a very quick contest. My apologies. CRG, I love what they're doing right now. They're way up in no man's land. Way up in no man's, like north of Wall. On Pylon, though, we do have this Athena contest. This is the one we are keeping an eye out for. PBG playing wide, making sure that the players on Athena aren't able to swing in. That's going to be a great thermite grenade. Going to dump it right at her feet. Athena hasn't pushed in just yet. Athena does have to position. Has started their push. PG, Hemlock, and Vipesy with the Hemlock shooting through the Catalyst utility. Not going to be making too many connections, but making up. And now pushing in Hellstar in hand, and that's going to be all that was written here. Game number 5. Athena will fall. 16th place.
Let's go this way.
PBG dropping down low, having in hand, still going to throw out that Catalyst Wall, giving themselves some cover. Unfortunately, the cover's not going to be what they needed. Another Bangalore ball coming out. New catches one player trying to split around it. A quick flick from PBG. TMG. SCN right now getting ready to face multiple teams up here in the northwestern corner. Unfortunately, reloading there. That's going to be SCN losing one. SCN going to be able to take down one in exchange to be Alligator. Break onto the Bloodhound, able to take down Team Rain on their rotation. They will have an interesting climb here momentarily. Essentially pinning themselves on the side of the wall, not what you really like to do. Using the EVA 8, SCN will not be able to connect. Bad intentions to pick them out on top of the contest. Sailor Meow will also be eliminated in your Multiverse with a beautiful position here on high ground. Gonna opt not to stay up on top of the roof and drop down to the floor. Exactly what they need to happen. Taking some serious fire now. Multiverse also putting down the Team Lunar. Lunar was sitting inside that building so comfortably. At least throw the enemy for a little bit of a loop. Able to spot those players over on the side. Beautiful shots, excuse me, onto Bad Intentions. As Breezy takes down Sweet Pea, G7 in hand with a triangle for next. It's 1 for 24. Check out in the hands of Baby Doll. We saw what she was doing with it on World's Edge. Only 7 arrows left. The ball just will fall. We're down to 1 here on Multiverse. As PRZ is still in a favorable position here, but Immune also in the fight. Immune is 4-2 right now. Up against a couple down teams. This is going to be a beneficial game here for Team Immune. After a 3rd place in game 1 here on Storm Point, looking to close it out quickly, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Immune comes out on top of game number 5. We've got 1 game left, and all you need to do is be in the top 10. We'll see who can close it out and who can advance to those last chance qualifiers in game number 6. So I was looking for them on my leaderboard. They were actually tied down 14th through 17th, and unfortunately not qualifying. This last chance qualifier. Mono trying to take down one more 9 live player. Can they do it? Grimsy gonna go for the PK. Not going to connect. Grim Shady. Great name. 9 lives coming out on top of their contest here over at Wall. Take down Davila. Davila was so close to breaking away there. And now Death Not Hannah on the run. Has not jumped over the roof just yet. Has not been spotted. May actually be able to get away from this. It sounds like she's running through Shrek's swamp right now. It's a little loud. But Death Not Hannah should be able to get away. It's Pierce second for them. Pretty substantial point. 9 lives will be eliminated at the hands of PRZ, so PRZ can be adding some points to their tally. And Sailor Meow. Excuse me, Sailor Meow, not Rain. Rain's favorite. Battles ball out of Sailor Meow to give themselves some time. An air date goes up from Migo. Can it land? Can it hit? Around RE45. Can make those shots now, and most of them were electrified, going to trying to get out of it now. Turbo boost down quick enough. Take a little bit of an aggressive push here. You can see has the ability. Not going to matter much if it's run out 6 there and actually places some blocks. Special case for some hip fire. Not going to be able to make the full connection, but that was a beautiful play. Beautiful play out of Special K to get that final finish there. That Prowler at close range, I tell ya. My goodness, died for unfortunately being called out as a player with experience. Unfortunately pushing in a little bit early there, and now headlock qualification. Quick shots from PBG to take down EPE, but now it's just Team Just. Or it's just for Multiverse. It was a confusing sentence I had planned out. Just sitting on high ground, but also drawing attention here from potentially SCN up in the top center, as that's exactly what happens. My Candy with the headshot charge rifle from range, sitting here so comfortably top. Reminder that Immune was in first with 99. Rain was in 10th with 21. 21 the score to beat if you want to even have a chance of making it into the top 10. Catalyst wall in the hands of Noi. I know I'm saying your name wrong. I'm so sorry. Frag grenades come through, and the ult comes out. Catalyst wall going to help block off some of those utilities very quickly. Some pings will come through. Callouts raining in. D-Heart pushing through the L-Star in hand. Able to take down PhD. A huge push out of Avalon. Going to have to get those shields swapped in and quickly. Avalon, the other team down low. SCN up high. Immune sitting outside in the riverbeds. Immune right now able to kind of sit back and watch things. It's a beautiful position for them. Bad intentions. A little bit more damage until they're able to help those purple Evo shields. Jansenvoid taking some damage there. Does have a Devo in hand, so we'll see that comes to play momentarily. Able to get some of those basic kills off again. That heal quick. Here comes the push in from Avalon inside. Avalon moving in quickly beyond Avalon. We are now one moving down one. That's going to be that darn devotion on the other side. Bad intentions. Avalon, SCN. PG trying to take it. And it's going to be SCN now trying to close this one out, and they should be able to do that. Devotion or not. Smoke grenade comes out even as a little bit of added. And SCN will take game number 6. Very well played game out of SCN. Very well played game. That's what happens when you play zone. You know where these zones are going to go.